Hi everybody. It has been a very long time since I recorded anything for MJ on Watch. A lot of things have been happening in my life, a lot of changes. Like as you can see, I moved. Of course you only see a different background for all you knew. I moved just into a different room. But no, I have different location, everything. It was a big adjustment. Not just for me, but also for my fur babies. It it was a big adjustment. And I think we've come to a place now where we're doable. Um, just now, I've taken on two more fur babies, so I have six total, and now I'm just trying to find harmony in all of it. Um, I even got a new laptop, so I'm trying to figure out the ins and outs, and that way I can continue recording other things. But I just miss you guys a whole lot, and I would just wanted to record something. That way, you guys can see I'm not gone and, you know, just keep going. But even also through my time, just I've even been reading this series. It's called Wheel of Time. I'm on book 7 now. Just, oh my gosh, the last book was just so amazing. I still can't get over it. It was like the best battle that I ever read. But I looked it up, and apparently, the Wheel of Time series, the one I'm reading now, like this, um, it actually inspired the authors of Lord of the Rings and Harry Potter. And you would see what I mean if you just read the first book and started reading about certain characters. All I could picture was Lord of the Rings. And then certain sentences that some characters would say, like, he who should not be named, Harry Potter. Like, it's just crazy. And this was the series that started it all. But basically, what happened in the last book, for you bookworms out there, um, the main guy, he is like the most powerful being ever. Like, he holds the power. Like, he's the most powerful man ever. And so he ends up getting captured by these witches called Aes Sedai, and he ends up getting shut in a chest for several days in the heat, only given water once a day, beatings um, twice a day, once in the morning, once at night, just because they want to keep him weakened. They want to gentle him, basically taking his powers away. But in order to do that, they need to go to the tower, the main tower of all Aes Sedai. And oh my gosh, just so many of the main character's followers, I mean, thousands, hundreds of thousands people, and wolves, they all found him and tried to fight these Aes Sedai, like wolves and knights, blacksmiths, like so many people. Even other Aes Sedai who are against these ones who are imprisoning him in this chest, they're going against each other, and that's rare. And even things called wise ones, they never go into battles. They're in this battle. It, oh my gosh, it was just the best battle I've ever read in my life. And just finally, when he like does come out of the chest, you could feel how powerful he is, how determined he is to gain back control. Like, I'm telling you guys, that was like book 6. I'm on book 7. I'm on book 7, and there's 15 books total. Okay. But enough of the book. Now I kind of want to get into something else that I've been wanting to try. So basically, it's creepy stories. So I'm just going to try and read you one, and if you guys don't like it, then I won't move forward with any other stories. It's just something new that I kind of want to try. Plus, like I said, the laptop is new, the equipment, everything that I'm using, and I just want to record something just to have something out there on my channel. So, um, let's get to it, you guys. So the story that I'm reading, it's called um, Parents with Dead Bodies. E. So this kid, Jeremy, he is messaging his girlfriend, and he's like, "Hey, babe, I just got to my new room." So Tess, his girlfriend, replies back, and she's like, "It must be so weird sleeping in the guest room. I mean, your bedroom is literally downstairs. Why can't they just let you sleep there? It's just Thanksgiving weekend. It's not like you're moving back in." So Jeremy, he's like, "Well, it's probably full of workout machines or books or an office. Because, just when you move out of your parents' house, they're going to repurpose your room. It's not going to stay the same. That's just part of growing up. And he's like, I actually have no idea what they did to it. I just know it isn't my room anymore. They say it's my fault leaving them all alone." It's horrible. So Tess, she's like, "Oh, that's cute though. They miss you, that's all." She's like, "You should check out your old room. You know, the basement." So he slept in the basement. That's not odd at all. She's like, "You should see what they did." Jeremy, feeling a little tense about it, he's like, I can't, Tess. Mom told me not to. So Tess is like, "You're still being a big mama's boy, huh? Like, just what's wrong with it? Just check. Like, it's not like you're going in there, you're not sleeping in there, you're just wanting to be curious and look at your old room." Jeremy, feeling super tense, he's like, "Tess." So she continues to like try and push it. She's like, "Come on, like it's not a big deal. Like, please just do it for me. Like, please. I'm also curious." So he pretty much gives in and he's like, "Fine. If it will shut you up, I will go and look at my room." She gets so excited. She's just like, "Thanks, boyfriend. I'm so excited. I can't wait to see what they turned your old room into." Which I still don't understand why it would be the basement, but that's kind of creepy. But he's just like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, I'm going downstairs." And someone left the TV on in the den, which is the living room. So gets a little tense at that point because who wants to get caught? Like, you're doing something that your parents told you not to, right? And then he's like, "Oh crap. What if someone's there?" Because he can't see who's in the room. He just knows he hears the TV. Like, that's all he hears. And Tessa's like, "This late? Your parents are old. You said they could barely survive dinner." So he's like, "It's probably nothing. I'm just going to shut it off, right?" She's like, "Come on, it'll take 1 second to peek in the basement." So Jeremy's like, "And risk my mom getting mad at me? I'm not going to do that." Tess is just like, you're such a chicken. You're like an adult now, and yet you can't even go to the basement to just take one small peek at your room. Like, how pathetic, you know? He's like, I'm not chicken. Look, I'll just go down the basement. Like you said, no big deal. She's like, good. Prove me wrong. Come on. There's probably nothing in there anyways. So then he stops once he reaches there. It's like, Tess, um, he's like in complete shock. A little bit freaked out, And she's like, oh, did you find something that you weren't supposed to see? Like something nasty? He's like, it stinks like death. So he goes in there as cautious as he can because he doesn't want to make noise. He doesn't want to get caught by his parents. So he goes in slowly. And then he's like, oh my God. Tess? Tess starts freaking out a little bit. She's like, what? Like, Jeremy, what's wrong? A few minutes, he's like, you need to chill. So Tess is all, why? No response. So she does it anyway. She opens it. She's like, what are these pictures? Jeremy, what? What are those things? Jeremy takes a minute because, he's trying to gather and process what he is seeing in this basement, his old room. He's like, they're my childhood pictures. And those are bodies, Tess. Tess is like freaking out at this point. She's like, those are literally those bodies, those kids. They look exactly like you from when you were a kid. And he's like, well, not exactly. They've been manipulated. So he takes a closer look at what he's looking at. And then he's like, I can see the sewing thread on the bodies. Tess, feeling confused and scared and worried, she's like, on the bodies? Jeremy can't wrap his head around it, basically. He's like in shock. And he's like, Tess, they made a museum of my childhood and used real kids to act them out. Like, there's even a kid on a bike being held up by string from the ceiling. It's wearing my old Transformer shirt. It's on a bike. It's picture perfect. At this point, Tessa is just freaking out and she's just like, Jeremy, get out. Just please, Jeremy, just get out. Get out of there. Like you have to leave. Jeremy hears a noise, immediately turns and notices the door slams shut on him. He starts freaking out. Tess is freaking out. She's like calling his name constantly, and there's no response. And she just didn't know what to do. She didn't know what was going on. Then Jeremy hears his dad. Jeremy Carlos Jones. How disappointing. You know better than to disobey your parents. Jeremy is freaking out at this point. He's caught. His dad is all, we missed you, Jeremy. You know how it feels, Jeremy, to live your whole life pouring yourself into your child and just watch them run off? Jeremy's confused. He's like, but Dad, you were happy for me. Georgetown is a great college. You were happy for me. His dad, but you were so excited to go. It was devastating. Your first 2 weeks gone, your mom would stay up late, still making enough food for all of us. You broke her, Jeremy. But then we found art. Specifically, we found the art of the diorama, and we fell into it very quickly. You are our greatest inspiration, Jeremy. Jeremy is freaking out. He's like telling his dad, "You're sick. You and mom are really sick. Like, you guys really need help." Dad is disregarding everything Jeremy is saying. He's like, "We need you, Jeremy. We just need you. So please stay with us forever. Leave all that college stuff and just life behind, and we'll take care of you. We already know how. We've done it for years." Jeremy, backing up against a wall, he's like, "Well, what if I don't?" So his dad, he's like, "Well, you're surrounded by your future. We were going to put you in here no matter what. But we just thought you'd be stupid enough to drink yourself to death in school. I guess we still have to do everything, don't we?" Jeremy, he's like, "I won't let you do that." So his dad says, "You are going to let us because we are your parents." And that's final, which we all know how stressful that feels when parents say that's final, right? You have like no choice. Tess, she's like trying to figure out what's going on. She's like, "Jeremy." So the fact that he's not really responding, she just doesn't think she's getting through. She's starting to get anxious. She doesn't know what's happening. She's trying everything she can to get his attention on the phone. And Jeremy finally replies. He's like, "Tess, my parents." She's like, "I know. I heard everything. Just how terrifying. Like, that must have been rough for you." He's like, "They're dead." Tess is like, "They're what?" They're they're dead? Jeremy freaking out a little bit, feeling like he can't breathe. He's like, "They want me to be a part of that sick, twisted stuff." So Tess starts freaking out. Jeremy tells her the police are here and I'm going to go to the station. They say that it might be a few days until I can leave to go back to school again. So Tess is freaking out a lot at this point. And she's like, you know what? I'm going to fly to you. I'm getting a ticket. Jeremy is just begging her, "Please don't come. Like, I don't want you to be here. I can take care of myself. It's fine. Just stay where you're at. And Tessa's like, no, you need me. Okay? Like I'm coming. Like I'm coming as soon as I can. So he takes a deep breath of relief and he's like, thank you. You know, they're gonna take my phone away. She's like, well, don't worry. I'll be there by tomorrow night and I'll see you soon. And they say that they love each other. And sadly, that's the end of the story. How crazy to have parents like that after you just leave for college. And who sleeps in the basement? Like, was Jeremy also neglected as a kid? Because, I mean, you have your own room in a part of the house with your family. You don't sleep in the basement. It's a crazy story, though. It's just sad it had to end that way. I would have liked to know what happened, but I guess we have to come up with our own story now. But I hope you guys enjoyed this little clip, and if you guys want more scary stories for me to tell, then you'll see me doing it next time. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy and take care.